Well, a very, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And when I say it's a great evening, it's a beautiful evening. We are on the campus of West High School for the Kern High Network Match of the Week. It's high school volleyball. We are stoked to be with you. The Shafter Generals visiting the West High Vikings. This is live exclusive coverage of the Kern High Network's varsity activity in sports. And tonight, two great volleyball teams, two outstanding coaches, and a lot of storylines we're going to get to. My name is Vance Palm, and I am joined by Julian Wilson, one of the big bosses. Javier is here. And what a fun night it's going to be at West High School. Last year, the Vikings went 25-9, undefeated, 8-0 in Mountain League play. And Coach Kelsey Johnson looking for a great 2025 year. Shafter in 2024 won the program's first league title, went 29-4-1 and a perfect 12-0 record in South Sequoia League play. They're both returning some really top-notch players. They've lost some key players, but we'll go through that storyline of returners and lost players here in a little bit. First and foremost, starters for head coach Sabrina Macias and her Generals: Anne-Marie Pizer, Michaela Villa-Gomez, Kyla Schooley, Sydney Macias, her daughter, Macy Uloa, Rylan Hanner, and Elizabeth Flores. For these Vikings, serving into play, one of the starters, Marciela Dizon, Chrissia Killebrew, Jolene Quesada, Alexis Dizon, Jessica Thomas, Jayla Graham-Smith, and that's Coach Kelsey Johnson's daughter, and Aurora Boykin. So both head coaches with daughters on the floor tonight. Last year, Coach Johnson lost her oldest daughter to college, so she's gone. Savannah Smith, the superstar, she's no longer playing for the Vikings. She graduated. And Coach Macias for the Generals is going to get to know that feeling here pretty soon, because her daughter, Sydney Macias, will be graduating as well. So a lot of great storylines, but right now it's the Generals off to a quick start. I just want to get that note up front. I think it's a special bond that these two coaches have. Coach Macias talked about how much respect she has for Coach Johnson and vice versa. They know each other well. They played each other a ton of times. Pizer serves. Oh, that's a great pass. Into the net, Graham-Smith. Mishit. So a quick 4-0 lead. Boy, how great does it feel to be back in the gym and hear the bounce of the volleyballs? Awesome. Feels great. 4-0. That's a good pass. Nice set to the opposite. The left-handed swing there, and just out. So the Vikings get on the board, and here is Jayla Graham-Smith, the sophomore for the Vikings. Well, that's a nice serve. Good get, good pass, back set. Big swing, but almost handled by the Vikings, just off of the platform of Marciela Dizon. You know, we're fortunate enough to have both of these schools represented by both of these coaches for our big show in the Huddle Media Day. We had it just across the street a couple of weeks ago to kick off this 2025 fall season, and both these coaches were there and had a chance to speak with them in the show. And head coach Sabrina Macias brought with her her daughter, Sydney Macias. So that was great to hear the mother-daughter combo speaking. And then we had Coach Kelsey Johnson with Serenity Maury. I'm looking at the photos now of when they both showed up for media day and brought their star volleyball players with them. 2 serving into 6. The Vikings trying to claw back in this thing. Opportunity here for the Vikings. I thought it looks nice. Oh, caught back there by Pizer. Big swing there. Oh, but it's handled for just a second. A big swing by Sydney Macias. By the way, Macias, obviously, the southpaw, the lefty with the big swing. Her mother's tall. She's tall. We'll take a look at this serve now. Macias. Sneaky. Floats it in. I like that. Oh, that's in. Big swing there. That's a beauty. What a nice point there by Marciela Dizon. And she'll come out now, and there is Serenity Maury coming in. The young lady we spoke about who was on the show. Oh, she was a treasure, an absolute treasure on the show. Just spoke about her team and what to look out for and hopefully the success that they... Hey! I think she called that, Julian. I think she called a little net ball. Our director, of course, Julian Wilson to my left. 4 serving into 7. This one did not get over. So Quesada comes up short there. Low, hard serve, but it's handled there by Thomas. Oh, that's nice if you're the Vikings. A little long, though. Tough serve there by Ulloa. Macy Ulloa. Oh, I apologize. That was Elizabeth Flores. Flores with the serve. Here comes another, and it's just as tough. It's going to be dangerous at the net. Oh, what a great get there by Graham Smith. Oh, after all the hard work, it just fell onto the hardwood. So Shafter stretching out a pretty big lead here in this first set, 10-4. And Elizabeth Flores back to serve. Stoppage of play so Ulloa can get those bright kicks. Tied. Boy, it helps when your libero has those bright shoes. Easy for the announcer. Oh, big swing up front. Ryland Hanner with a big point. 11-4. Shafter jumping out to a really good start here. And not handled by Graham Smith. Goes directly out into the stands. And so I think right now head coach Kelsey Johnson, when I spoke with her earlier, she said we're just getting ready for the season, trying to build our chemistry, trying to find out who we are. And there's another one off the hands of Graham Smith. And all of a sudden now it is a 13-4 deficit, not the start Kelsey Johnson was hoping for here at home. Well, I put a lot of games in here. A lot of games in here against the Vikings. Oof. That ball's long, so just too much on it. But Elizabeth Flores had 4 straight serves. Now coming into the match for the Generals, Emily Pugh. Back to serve, Alexis Dizon. Oh, just long. Man, that looked good, but just long. Back in is Kyla Schooley. One of my sources tell me that Schooley's quite the hoopster. jersey 7. The middle. Big swing, great pass by Dizon, but they're going to say into the net. The Vikings went into the net. I think it was Serenity Murray. And we're going to get our first timeout by Kelsey Johnson. Will give us a chance to catch our breath and re-welcome everybody back into the Kernheim Network flow. It's Thursday night. A lot going on. There's football right next door. The Vikings football squad and Coach Derek Dunham, they're bringing in Delano tonight after a big win. The Vikings last week beat Kern Valley here at home, and now they're hosting Delano. Delano, the Tigers, always tough. Also Independence tonight. There's some football games all over the county, Julian, but wisely, the Kernheim Network decided, let's get some volleyball in here. Two great teams.
Yes, and it's great to get some volleyball. And we had so many sports and so many athletes here in Kern County that are doing such a phenomenal job. All the coverage that we can give them, they deserve it.
When I'm out and about in the community, I hear it from the volleyball parents. You know, hey, you were a volleyball dad. When are we going to get some matches? I said, you're going to get a bunch this year. You're going to get a bunch. So here we are. And we've got some more coming your way. Tonight, two good teams. Right now, Shafter in control of the first set. 15 serving into 5. Great pass. And a nice swing. How about it from Serenity Murray? Oof. That's the young lady we spoke of. She was our guest on Media Day in the huddle. Calm, cool, collected. And that was a big swing right there. Gracia Killebrew. A little long. We've seen this already tonight a few times. Just a little too much energy and heat on these serves. Now back to serve. Michaela Villagomez. Oh, talk about a tough serve, but that's a really, really nice get. Another big swing for Murray. That's a nice set. Oh, what a beautiful swing there by Pizer. Anne-Marie Pizer, spelled Piuser. Great set. She got up there. Villagomez back to serve. 17, serving into 6. That's long as well. Good eye back there. Shafter lost to Reedley Emmanuel in the Central Section Division 4 Finals. So they made it to the Division 4 Finals last year. Really historic, exciting year. Our colleague Trevor Horn covered a lot of their... Oh, there it is. Told you about it. Kyla Schooley. It's going to be difficult to get the ball past her. She is something else at the net. That's the young lady I was talking about being a hoopster. But as I was saying, Trevor Horn, our colleague at the Kernheim Network, covered these young ladies last year, and when we were speaking earlier today and yesterday, and he prepped me with all of my notes. So they're going to have another good team this year, Vance. Oh, and just a quick reaction from Schooley. Too much for her teammates to handle because it ricocheted out. 18-8. 10-point deficit here in this first set. South Sequoia League being represented by Shafter. Mountain League being represented by the Vikings right here. Could be trouble, and it is. Oh, wow. How in the world did it get saved? But it did by Schooley. They give it to Schooley, and she schools it. And now she'll head back to serve. Kyla Schooley. Big swing there by Dizon, but the Generals weather it. Boykin. Aurora Boykin Still, though, a 10-point deficit as Schooley comes out for a moment. Tough serve. Pizer puts it in play, keeps it in play. Tight ball at the net, somehow gets back over. What an angle. A back set to Macias. Macias hammers it, comes right back to her. What a great get for the Vikings. Best rally of the evening so far. Oh, what another great get by Graham Smith. And that's a big point for the Vikings. Just what they needed, and starts to get this home crowd into it. Wow, a great dig by Graham Smith. And Jayla kept this thing alive twice after some big swings by Sydney Macias. 10 serving into 19. They go back to, no, they keep it. Vikings thought there was a tip, but it was not. Back to that 10-point lead, 20-10. And it's going to be Macias. Sneaky. A lot of times you'll get those aces when they're just skimming over the net and the bottom drops out of it, but hers looks like it's going to be deep and then it just stops. Look out. Rylan Hanner. Well, you change one letter and it's the hammer.
Yeah.
22-10 here in the first set. Again, Macias just sneaks it over. Nice back set. I like all of that. That's a nice job there by Alexis Dizon. And Coach Johnson spoke to me about her. So players to kind of look out for that are making their name early in the season. Jolene Quesada back to serve. Oh, great block up front. Nice job. Can they save it all? They could not, but Serenity Murray, my goodness, she can get up. She went toe-to-toe with Rylan Hanner, who's got to be at least 4 inches, 5 inches taller. 23 serving into 11. A big swing, but Macias goes down to get it. And then a really nice set there. Pizer. Hey, how about this? Crescia Killebrew. So it looks like the Vikings starting to get their feel back here, Julian. A tough start. They were down by a bunch, but the crowd's starting to help, and they're inching their way back in here. Emily Pugh back in. 12 serving into 23. Macias just kind of lobs it back in. Trouble, look out. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Pugh and Ulua bump into each other and the ball floats back over and drops in the middle of the campfire, and nobody got it for the Vikings. Set point here, set point. Hanner, and she gets the ace. The first set of the match is over. 15-25. We will take a short break and be back right after this on the Kern High Network. Oh. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Vance Palm, Julian Wilson. We are here at West High School on a beautiful Thursday night. We're at the home of the Vikings. Love this gym, love this campus. And we want to thank everybody at West High School for hosting us tonight. Special thank you as well to Stan Green, the Director of School Support Services, the Kern High School District, all the superintendency, our partners at Valley Strong Credit Union for helping make events like this possible for our community. And we'll get to the West High administration here in a little bit and our specific thank yous to them. But the first set was dominated by Shafter, a 25-12 win. Let's see if the Vikings can kind of regroup and get back in this thing. Head coach Kelsey Johnson of West High had kind of a stern talking to her ladies, and starts off with a familiar tone with the tough serving of Michaela Villa-Gomez. She is something else back there at the service line. Another low burner, but this one handled over there by Thomas. Nice job. Thomas bats it over. And Pizer can really get up. She's something else. Big bounce, big hop. And so you figure with the sets going backwards to Sydney Macias, forward to Anna Marie Pizer, or in the middle to Kyla Schooley, who's something else. A tough squad here. Nice serve, but a really good pass. Oh, and it just inexplicably falls to the ground. Jolene Quesada. And Coach Johnson has that look on her face like, really? Really? Sometimes a coach can do all the work in the world and then an ace. So Michaela Villa-Gomez is, I told you.
I think we call that fire.
Well, and Coach Johnson's having a little bit of a moment with her ladies out there. What she expects. Okay, good job. That's a nice swing there by Quesada. And Pizer flies in the air, hangs on long enough to just kind of tip it over. It's not handled by Boykin, so it's a 5-0 lead here in the second set. Good swing there by Jayla Graham-Smith, the super sophomore. Her sister Savannah graduated, so she's the lone daughter now on the squad. Mom is coach, and we talked about Sabrina Macias with another ace. How about this? And her daughter Sydney Macias. So, okay, the Vikings now well aware, eminently cognizant that they cannot let this thing start to slip away early again. So it's 2 serving 5. Let's see if they can get something going here. Tough serve. Villa-Gomez with a set. Pizer again with the long reach. And when I say long, I don't mean her arms. She gets up in the air and just stretches and waits and lunges forward, and that great touch. Here she is to serve. Three into 6 here. Graham-Smith. Nice serve. Great pass, great set. Good defense up front. Graham-Smith goes down to get it. Thomas. Back set to Macias. Hammers one. And what a shot by Sydney Macias. She just rears back with that left arm of hers and lets it fly. And Jessica Thomas was right there, but well, that ball was going at light speed. Oof. Schooley back to serve. Oh, an ace. Talking with Sabrina Macias, head coach for the Generals, and said, how have things been since I last saw you in media day for In the Huddle? She goes, Vance, we've been in the weight room. We took it easy because of the heat, and now I'm back in the weight room working out. We're working on our defense. She goes, I feel like our offense is playing pretty well, but we are certainly focusing on our defense, try to get ready for league play. And there's an example of it right there with Hannah up front with a big block. Hannah again tried to get the block. And here comes Villa Gomez with a nice set, tipped up front. Good job, Vikings all over it. Oh, just misplayed by Boykin, but Vikings looking better. She said, Vance, this is Coach Macias talking to me. Vance, we've played so many times. And I said, yeah, I know. Coach Johnson said that you're her biggest rival. She goes, well, we played so many times. We know each other so well. I have such a ton of respect for her. We thought we should just combine the teams. The Viking Shafters, the Viking Generals. Oh, now that's hard to explain as well. At this level, with this talent, you rarely ever see a ball float up to about 15 feet and then it just drops onto the hardwood with nobody around it. 4 serving into 9. Shafters up 5. You're watching the Kern High Network. Great to have you with us. My name is Vance Palm, and I'm next to Dr. J. Julian Wilson, our director extraordinaire. Vikings trying to claw their way back into this. That is a really nice play there by Murray. And the soft touch of Sydney Macias. And she'll go back to serve. When you get that big cannon and she lets it fly at you, you get a little jittery up at the net. And you're like, well, yes. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And then she just dinks one over. The talent of someone that skill level. Uloa, and that's going to be trouble for the Generals. Vikings get it. Tomorrow night, we have 2 big football games. First one's at East High School. That'll be handled by Kenny Calvin and Rick Van Horn, 2 Hall of Famers. Kevin Willie will be the director of that one. Tough serve, another ace. Cabrillo High School coming to play East High School up on the east side. That'll be Kenny Calvin and Rick Van Horn. Myself and Rich Cornford, and the man to my left, Julian Wilson. We will be at Centennial High School, the Golden Hawks, welcoming in Moore Park. 2 big football games. We look forward to it. Oh, what a big swing there. And just too much at the front. Anne-Marie Pizer gets up, just swats it down, a vertical. Tomorrow, we will be in the huddle at East High School. At 12:42 p.m. exactly. 12:42, not 12:41, not 12:43, 12:42. We're going to go live.
And Vance, you really need to talk about that In the Huddle. I mean, that is a show that you really just don't want to miss.
We were at Stockdale last week, and within 3 hours, we had a couple thousand views. It's just amazing. We love it. Big swing, and it's Pizer again. Goodness. Shafter up 14-6. Back to serve, Rylan Hanner. Nice play by Murray. Sneaky, slick play. Pizer has it come back at her. And a great play up front again, Serenity Murray. Tell you what, Piser's not very tall at all, and neither is Murray. So two of the more diminutive players here on the hardwood getting up. And here she is, Serenity Murray, back to serve. Tough serve. Pugh got it. And it's in again, Anne-Marie Piser. (15) serving into 7. Shafter right now in pretty much control of the match so far as we see Crystal Cruz coming in. Nice defense, good set, and that goes off the antenna. So Piser can't do it all. That would have been a magic trick. Marciela Dizon back in for Chrisia Killebrew. And that's going to be wide. Nice angle of attack there by Quesada, just too much on it. And Elizabeth Flores back into the match for the Generals. 16 serving into 8. And here is the front runner for the Current Network Player of the Match, Anne-Marie Piser. Oh, doggone it. Boy, she was playing well in there, too. Crystal Cruz had a couple of nice digs, really nice digs. Piser back to serve, 17-8, Shafter. Oh, good job there by Ulloa. Big swing there, tipped up front, but handled by Cruz. Another great dig. Big swing there by Graham Smith. Oh, here's a good rally for you. Macias. Oh, my goodness. What a great shot there at the end by Flores. That's a good match. I mean, that's a good rally. Listen to the crowd. Crowd loves it. Absolutely loves it. That's a really, really nice rally. Oh, big swing. How about it? Jolene Quesada got really nice mechanics, great form. The top spin roll on that ball. Kind of curves it over the net. Really, really nice. Julian, how about these kicks right here on number 7? She's got some nice shoes.
Those are really cool. I was going to mention that.
Marciela Dizon. I like those. Macias with a floater. There's Dizon. They might go back to her. Nope. Oh, pretty good looking swing there by Graham Smith. Just out. So it's back to that 10-point lead, 19-9. The Generals commanding lead here in the second set, and they won the first one 25-12. Here is Kyla Schooley. Again, my sources tell me she's a hoopster. Looking forward to it. Oh, that's nice. Rylan Hanner. Just out. So it's all Shafter tonight. Unless the Vikings can put something together here and make a dramatic shift. Shafter in control. Schooley. Great pass. Hey, how about that? Graham Smith handles the heat from Macias, but into the net it goes. 22-9, and Schooley's back to do the serving. And they're going to pay the price. Elizabeth Flores waiting for it. It floats over the net at her. And she takes care of biz quickly. The rare air. Shayla Zacharias comes in to serve for the Vikings. Jersey 1. Little much. And we're at set point here in the second set. And back to do the honors, Sydney Macias. Macias floats it over. And a nice point there by Marciela Dizon. She gets subbed out very quickly for Crescia Killebrew. And here's Jolene Quesada back at the service line. 11 serving into set point. Ooh, tough one. Oh, and she had it, but it didn't happen. And so the second set comes to an end. And this one's 25-11. So Shafter in full control here. We'll see what happens in set 3 right after this on the Kern High Network. Okay, here we are on the Kern High Network. Coming up on set number 3, we're at the home of the Vikings, West High School. Just across the way, they've got a big football game tonight against Delano High School, so a lot going on tonight. But their Vikings volleyball team in a hole. They're down 0-2 as we go into the third set against a stacked Shafter volleyball squad, a team that almost won the entire section last year, had a breakout season, and head coach Sabrina Macias has got them going early here in 2025. Back set, and that's going to be long. So the Vikings start off this third set with a 1-0 notch. Here they come. Crystal Cruz, who's come in and done a nice job here for West High School. at the service line. She came in set 2 and made her mark, and here she is starting off set 3. Coach Johnson sees it. Macias floats it over. There is Cruz. That was tipped up front. So here come the Vikings with Jayla Graham-Smith. Had to reach back and get it. That set was a little bit up and away, but she went up to get it and did it. (3-0) West. Villa Gomez over to Macias. Macias takes a little bit off of it. Dizon goes down to get it. Thomas and the West High Vikings starting to get a groove going here. And Sabrina Macias has seen enough. Coach Macias is like, what? Is this the same team we were just huddling in after 2 quick sets?
And Vance, I don't think we've had too many timeouts tonight. I would have expected that West would have probably called a couple to kind of break the momentum.
That's a great point, Julian. Coach Johnson called a timeout in the second set. She not pleased, and great coach, wonderful coach. And we spoke to her in the Huddle Media Day, just really put together with regards to knowing her team and what she expects of them, and moving on from last year to this year, and having her star player last year, her daughter's moved on, Savannah Smith, and coaching another daughter and some of these newcomers. And she did call a timeout, and now we see one from Coach Macias, like, nope. Not going to let you get complacent. Not going to let you get lazy. Nope. So let's see if the quick timeout and the jolt of wisdom helps. Macias over to Pizer. Oh, goodness, the pancake comes out, and it works. Pizer's blocked up front. Hey, everybody. Wow. Hey, everybody. And how about the pancake by Jolene Quesada? She goes down, puts her palm on the hardwood. The ball lands on the top of her hand, stays alive, and they've got a 5-0 lead, everybody. Cruz with a tough serve. Villa Gomez, back set to Pizer. Sneaky. Graham-Smith takes some off of it, sees a gap on the floor, drops it in. 6-0 lead. West High School lost the first set 25-12, the second set 25-11. Now all of a sudden, they've got a 6-0 lead here in the third set. Villa Gomez, Macias, the Vikings, they're starting to feel it now. Macias with a big swing, and they finally get on the board here in the third. 1 serving into 6. Pizer back to serve. Murray into the net. Great preseason match. Great for both teams.
Yes.
Just out of the reach of Kyla Schooley. And for the Vikings, boy, you got to love Jessica Thomas. Jersey 11 has the ball in her hands right now. She's something. Just a quiet, consistent libero. I mean, she goes down and gets it. I like her game. Here comes Jayla Graham-Smith. 7, serving into 2. Can the Vikings make something happen here? Schooley didn't get all of it. Now it's Macias. Macias floats one over, handled there by Quesada. And it's going to be Flores. The ball touched, nicked by a Viking, so she gets that one. What's happening here?
Yeah.
I thought Schaffer got the call, but no, it's 8-3.
It's 8-3.
Oh, I think they said it hit the antenna. Oh, how about that? That's so weird. The ball floated over, barely made it over the net, and Serenity Murray was right there for it, and it I think she believed, like I did, because I'm sitting right by the net, is that it wasn't going to go over, so she didn't try to go up on it. It was a crazy thing. It just floated in. So it should be 4 serving into 8. 4 serving into 8. Big swing there. Oh, handle for a second. Uh-oh, that's going to be trouble there. And it is. Should be 5-8.
I think they may have scored it earlier, and then they just didn't take it off.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think that's what happened, yeah, so they didn't take it off. Because I had 3.
Yeah, but 3, they scored 2 since there, so I think it's 5-8. They may take a timeout to count it. Interesting.
You'll need to look at the stats.
Ooh, an ace. So Schooley off of the hands of Thomas. And that's rare because she handles pretty much everything that comes over the net. So, okay, it is 5 serving into 8. Julian Wilson, always correct. Always correct. And it hit the antenna. So a good block, actually, but it rolled along the tape and then hit the antenna. So here come the Generals. 6 serving into 8 now. It should be 7-8 now. So 7 serving into 8.
There we go.
And let me tell you from past experience, parents know the score. Believe me, they know the score.
That's right.
Big swing, tipped up front. Schooley. Flores. Thomas handles it. Big swing there by Murray and got it to land. Went off the fingertips of Hanner. Boy, this is the match we all expected. This is a good match here. Set 3 is starting to show what the Vikings have here, and I think they're very pleased. I know they're very pleased that finally they're starting to play like they should be. Okay, Murray back to serve. It's deadly quiet in here. Flores, it's going to be long. Ten, 7 Vikings. Again, it's Murray back to serve. A back set to Macias. Macias trickles one in there, and that's just going to drive Coach Johnson crazy. Just looking at her, she's like, "It's not the first time that's happened, gang." Another big point there. Chrissia Killebrew. The Vikings hanging in there, 11-8. Well, there's a nice set. Big swing, tip, and how about that from Alexis Dizon? And the Vikings with a 12-8 lead here in the third set. Viking crowd getting into it. I love it. Love it. Oh, that's a nice serve. Macias with a great pass. That's over. Oh, an unforced error there, unfortunately. Vikings had an opportunity there to build that lead, but it got away from them. As we see Emily Pugh back in for the Generals. Oh, a big point there. Another big one there by Killebrew. It's just great to see all these girls smiling. You know, they go down 0-2 pretty handily.
Yeah, that's what I've been watching. They were down, but they're all smiling, and they're still into it. This is great.
Coach Johnson had the magic touch there in between those matches, and she said what she needed to say. They bought in, and boy, the vibe has changed in this gym.
Yeah, even the coach is smiling. My thing is, don't poke the Viking. I guess that's what happened.
Is that it? Graham Smith comes back at her. No, they're going to say no, it never got over the tape. Okay, crucial moments here. Alexia Martinez gets the call to serve. Serves a nice one, a knuckleballer. Oh, man, what a nice swing there by Jayla Graham Smith. Her teammate Alexis Dizon went up to give her the old chest bump.
That's right.
And almost knocked her out.
Yeah, this is exciting. We might get us 2 more matches. Who knows? Let's see.
14, serving into 10. Villa Gomez sets over here to Pizer. This time it's handled. Look out, everybody. Oh, what a big block up front. Good idea by Graham Smith, just wide. So it's 11, serving into 14. Here's Michaela Villa Gomez, the setter. Back to serve. Haven't seen Pizer in a while. She's back in. She was a force in the first 2 sets. Oh, the big block by Kyla Schoolian. I'll tell you what, that came at a really important time because West mounting this third set comeback. And that was a big swing by Murray. If that would have gone in for another West point, boy, you get the sense that West really could have latched onto that. But now, with that big block by Schooley, West has got to get it going again. Hey, how about that? And everybody from the Viking squad wants a carry. They didn't like it. They thought it was way too handsy of Schooley. Oh, they did make the call. They did make the call. Okay.
Oh,
everybody,
there you go. That's right.
Everybody for the Vikings was saying, wait a second, that was more like the real Dr. J.
Right.
I mean, you're the secondary Dr. J, but, you know. And they can't capitalize on it.
Oh, wow.
On a big moment like that, the ball into the net. Didn't give the Vikings a chance to grab that momentum. So here is the shafter of the hour right now. Anne-Marie Pizer's had quite a night. She's back in, had some time off, and an ace. Wow. Just like that.
One shot, turn it around.
Small. I mean, just like that, you said it. She comes back in, they've given her a rest, and she's been the player of the night. And she comes in and gets an ace. Let's see what happens here. Can the Generals tie it up? Murray gets it. Back set. To Graham. Oh, my gosh, Graham Smith just a little long. And we're tied up in the third. Anne-Marie Pizer. Good pass. Dies on with a nice set. And they're going to say nope, it never got over the net. And Jolene Quesada is like, that was over the net. It got blocked. Coach Johnson. That was close, really close. 16-15. Nice job there by Thomas again. Boy, she's just got great hands. This could go to Graham Smith. Let's see, it does. Nice swing, that's blocked on the tape. Johnson gets it again. Graham Smith gets it again. Murray with a big swing. Boy, what a great rally, Macias nicked it. Via Gomez, Flores. This is going to be Graham Smith. Trouble. Oh, Generals bumping into each other. What a great rally this is, everybody. Look out. Kyla Schooley paroling the net. And what a great rally. But she saw an opening in that floor over there, went up perfectly, timed it exactly, and just pushed it right back where nobody was. 17-15. And Pizer making herself known at the service line as well. Looks like the Generals are getting back in a rhythm here. Macias. Big block up front, but it drops on the West High side. So 18-15. Ooh, nerve-wracking moments here inside the Viking gym. Pizer. Another ace, and she's been back there for 7 serves now. It was 15-12 when she went to the line, and she's had 7 straight points. Goodness. (19) serving into 15. Boy, with that big lead the Vikings had, who'd have thought these Generals would get to 21st? Schooley. Now it's a back set to Macias. Macias gets it, and the lefty with a big point. And now, for her 9th point, possibly at the service line, Anna-Marie Pizer. Into the net. We want to thank West High School's administration, Principal Stephen Granucci, the AP of Instruction, Adam Cox, the AP of Administration, Jessica Moreno, both Dean of Student Behavior and Supports, Cade Brummer and Kalisha McCabe, our good friend, the Athletic Director, Scott Davison, and the Activities Director, Christina Davis. Man, what a vibe you got going here. We love it. Into the net. Tough time for a bad serve. Murray into the net. And a timeout will be taken, and that'll give me another opportunity to thank West High School in general for hosting us tonight. Very special thank you as well to Stan Green, the Director of School Support Services, all of the Kern High School District Superintendency, and our partners at Valley Strong Credit Union for helping make events like this possible for our community. And I get to take my time now to thank the West administration, the principal, Stephen Granucci, the Assistant Principal of Instruction, Adam Cox, the Assistant Principal of Administration, Jessica Moreno, the Dean of Student Behavior and Supports, Cade Brummer, the Dean of Student Behavior and Supports, Kalisha McCabe, our really good friend, Athletics Director Scott Davison, welcomed us here tonight with a great atmosphere, and the Activities Director, Christina Davis. Thank you. West High School means a lot to us. Julie and I appreciate everything.
Yes, we do.
Okay, 22-16. Schooley serves. Vikings hanging in there. This thing is not over, and that's proof of it right there. West gets the service back here. 18 serving into 22.
And they have us at 17, and I don't know what's going on with the score this evening.
I might have made a mistake there, Dr. J.
Well, we're at 18 now.
Right. 18 serving into 22. This is Serenity Murray. Macias just puts it where Murray had to dive and just couldn't get it up high enough. So it's a 23-18 lead. And for Shafter, two convincing sets to start it off, 25-12, 25-11. But then all of a sudden, West High came alive and really has made this third set a ton of fun. Flores. Nice play there. Okay. See Coach Johnson smiling, loving it.
Yes.
And she's putting is Crystal Cruz going back in? So Crystal Cruz coming in for Marciela Dyson. Quesada back to serve. Jolene, the first name. 19 serving 23. Not over. Tough serve. Wow. Pizer floats it over. In. What a point. What a point for Killebrew. 20-23. I look over at the Shafter parents. They're not digging this. Quesada, another tough serve. Oh, wow. An ace. And we're going to see a timeout by Sabrina Macias. We will stay here.
Yes.
Well, Julian, we've been doing this long enough. We've seen it all.
Yes.
We've seen it all.
It's just like you said, it's not over. West High has put in a tremendous effort in this third set.
Well, you look at both of these huddles. You look at Coach Macias and her generals. She did not want to have to call 2 timeouts in the third set. Not pleased at all. And then if you're Coach Kelsey Johnson, you've seen just what you need to see to know, okay, look, we're going to run into some good teams. It's going to happen all season long. But I've seen a fight in these young ladies here that I really like. Yes. This thing is not over. A couple of big serves here. Jolene Quesada back to serve for the Vikings. 21 serving into 23. Another tough one. Wow. It's going to be Flores. 3 balls it over. Flores. The Vikings go down to get it. Graham Smith keeps it in play. Villa Gomez right up front. Oh, what a big kill. A nice point there by Alexia Martinez. And that young lady, for not getting a ton of time tonight, comes up with a big point.
That was a big one, yes.
Boy, that was kind of fun. All right, match point. Emily Pugh back to do the work. And it's wide. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Watch those Shafter parents over there pulling their hair out. Okay, Alexis Dyson. Match point still. Great opportunity here for the Vikings. What can they do? Graham Smith, big swing. Oh, and it goes off the antenna, and that's how it finishes. So a really nice third set there. A fun match. First 2 sets handled pretty well by Shafter, but then it ends up being a 3-set sweep, and the Generals get it over the Vikings. Your final thoughts, Julian?
I am glad that we are back covering volleyball.
Fun.
Yes, this is great. This is so awesome.
I'm going to need you to get a T-shirt out for the Kern High Network Player of the Match, and it's going to go to jersey number 2 for the Generals, Anne-Marie Pizer. Anne-Marie Pizer is our Kern High Network Player of the Match. We're going to award her a T-shirt. I'll go down and interview her head coach. Hope you enjoyed all of this. Don't forget, tomorrow at East High School, in the huddle, 12:42. Myself and the entire crew, Trevor Horn, Stan Green, will all be there. And then tomorrow evening, 2 games. Kenny Calvin and Rick Van Horn will be up at East. Myself and Rich Cornford, we'll be over at Centennial. Hey, we're just getting this fall season going, man. It's just getting going.
And again, do not miss In the Huddle. It is a fantastic show.
Okay, brother, thank you. And on behalf of everybody at the Kern High Network, have a great one. Good night. God bless.